Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Combat 2 by Compass Games, designed by Ross Martel. We are in our campaign with the Wild Crew. Another successful mission. This one was in question for a little bit. After the first couple of turns, I figured we'd shake it down, but they sprung our trap way too early, so most of my guys were not in position. I had to run guys around, and some participated, and some really weren't a part in this one. But we ended up getting a superb on it. The tank was very good at bouncing on and up and down this hill and taking out guys. We took out the one Panzer IV right away, and then we caught a couple of guys and wounded them pretty good coming up here. But they all basically got away. Um, so we're going to do a wrap now. I've got to do the paperwork portion of it. So roster sheet one we need first. We cannot go up any higher in morale, so we don't have to worry about that. We get a merit point because we got a superb victory, and might as well leave that up. We will start right at the top here with Manning, Staff Sergeant Manning, whom I think had a pretty damn good day. I could be wrong on that. Move things around. This is easy. I have a couple of screens, but it's just hard to show everybody what's going on, and I don't like the how small everything is when I try to record both screens. Um, so Manning. Manning's up here. He gets out fine. Never even used his reroll. He might have. No, I don't think he was able to. Didn't roll any. Doesn't look like we rolled any nines. We did get. If you remember, we were banged right through our allocation of them though. Manning, two KFs and superb. Everybody's going to get two, so the max you can get is three. So anybody got a kill is going to get three, and everybody else is going to get two. Manning gets three because he got two kills. It's not enough to get him up. He needs, I believe, it's 16 now. 16 now to advance. Yes, 16. Ransom. Ransom is A gunning for the machine gunner, and that is a thankless job in this game because you don't get points for any of the crews. So he just gets the two. Had he gotten a kill in this one, he would have had been able to roll for another skill. That's all right. We'll take care of that in the hopefully a patrol soon. That takes care of Ransom. Then we go to Chris Shaw. Shaw made it out without a problem. Shaw gets three. And that's going to take him up over, and he's going to get a roll for a skill. We'll bring that over. All one and an eight. Black was one, correct? Yeah, one and an eight. Constitution. We're really trying to get his. I'm going to re-roll again. Constitution's an okay one. It helps with like when you're getting wounded, but I prefer to get weapon skills and stuff up there. I'm going to try one more for him. We do get a re-roll. Eight and a one, plus one TQ. We didn't really need that, but we'll take it. Oh boy, we're up to our typing antics. I'm not a typist, so you've probably heard me say it a few times. TQ goes to 7. Get out his paper doll. Oops. Why do I hit the wrong one? I made the module. I know better. And his TQ goes up to 7. Almost maxed out. That's good for spotting people and stuff, though, and doing various things. So I'm all right with the TQs. I'll never turn down a TQ unless we're maxed out. Then you have to. Um, Next up, And we were still on roster sheet 1. I don't know why I closed that. Ross Martel. He is definitely going to roll for a skill this time. I'm pretty sure he gets 3 of them. Martel had a pretty damn good BAR time. Oh, actually, he just gets 2 of them. Yeah, I know he had a good game. He hit a lot of hits. He just didn't get any kills. That's still 2, though. That was a good one. And that's going to take him up over 11, so he is now going to roll for a skill also. Going to be a 4 and a 0. Deadly. Deadly and a BAR works for me. I'm not going to re-roll that. That really works for me. Oh, because now he'll be able to draw 2 cards every time he hits, and then hopefully we'll, instead of getting these missions like we got here, where he got a whole lot of nice hits, he'll get a whole lot of nice kills. Deadly, and we'll do his paper doll up too. Skill 1 will be deadly. I like the way the crossbones. So we got that on Saunders too, and if you remember right, that helped when we got hit over here. Who got hit? Who got winged? Sheehan, I think it was. Saunders got the hit, and then got I think it was a light wound and a kill, or it may have been a close call and a kill. Either way, he took the KIA. It's the exact opposite of tough, and I like that one. That works very well with like the submachine guns and the BAR, especially when he's already got a pretty decent BAR weapon skill going on now. Brings up Jester. Jester gets 2, I believe. Got a lot of stuff in here in my way, and I got to keep closing it out. That's all right. We're in no hurry. Jester gets 2. Jester, I, and a couple others really didn't have a whole lot of say in this one. And Sheehan gets the light wound, so we got to put the light wound on him until we can figure all that out. Oops. All right, Jester never even got spotted. That's interesting. Like I said, once the shit hit the fan and they saw us, it was very hard for me to put guys out. Because where I had everybody situated and where I was hoping to get the jump on them was the tanks could have just shredded everybody with machine guns. So I was ultra careful with the guys that were down in that southern area. Um, Jester, 2 of them. That's going to take him up to 10, just barely, but that just barely is good enough. He's going to have 10, so he's going to roll for a skill also. That's 1 and a 0. Fast. I do like fast too. I'd like to stick around and get him a TQ, but when I get ones that I really like having, I don't pass them up. I'll take fast for Jester. Let's get his paper doll up here. Put fast on him. He's already quick reload. Quick reload's good. He's got a decent rifle skill as it is, so I just gotta get that TQ up a little bit. The fast helps him maneuver, and that comes in real handy on the attacks and stuff. I'd like to get fast on my BAR guy, then he can stand a chance of keeping up with the sprinters. Let's see. Up next we have Sheehan. Sheehan got the light wound, so we got to go ahead and give him the light wound here. Increase wounds. We'll get back to that later. And he gets 2 points, just shy of promotion, or not promotion, just shy of rolling for skill. I think Sheehan's my Purple Heart hero in this game. Every game seems to have one. As long as I keep him alive, I'm alright with that. It hasn't really cost him. When he was out and I went out, and who else was it that went out? We did not miss a whole lot of action. It was during the right period of time, right during where we were in the reserves a lot, and then we went right into pursuit. And pursuit, we just roll right through that because we were just in traffic jams most of the time. All right, now Franklin, Harris, and Amos. Franklin's right here. Harris is right here. Two guys with Fieldcraft. Fieldcraft works too. Fieldcraft gives you an extra cover. And then me with my fast. I didn't do anything, and fast doesn't help in the defense. We all get two. So Franklin goes up to 13, not enough to roll. Harris goes up to 9, not enough to roll. I go up to 7, not enough to roll. I think it's 5. 5 and then 10. Yeah, 5 and then 10. So I don't get the roll. No, none of them three do. All right, Holmes, Saunders, and Lutman. Saunders got a KIF. He's going to get 3. Lutman got a KF. Actually, 2 of them. He's going to get the 3. And then Holmes got that little fire team did good. Like 5 kills between the 3 of them. Saunders, Lutman, and Holmes all get 3. So Holmes gets 3, and he'll roll for a skill. So we can sneak that up under everything now. It's a 9 and a 3. Weapon skill. We never turn down weapon skills. Oh, yes, and he needed that too. Skill 4 on the weapon now. Did I put... I don't think I did the paper doll. Yeah, I did. For Jester. Yeah. She didn't roll anything. Franklin, nothing. Harris gets the nothing. Me, nothing. Holmes gets the fast. They're not fast. Yeah, Holmes gets fast. No, that was me. I'm 1 off. Holmes got the weapon skill 4. I just did that. How quickly we forget. All right. And we go to Saunders. Saunders gets 3. He's going to also get a skill. Looks like another 9 and a 5. Weapon skill, I would definitely take, especially for these guys. They definitely need it. So we'll take a 4 on our weapon skill for Saunders. Make it that much better next time. And he's got deadly on him too, so that any little bit we can get to help that deadly come into play is a good deal. So Saunders goes up to weapon skill 4. Squad is starting to come into its own here. And Lutman gets 3 also, and he's going to roll for a skill. So that crew did really good. 9, another 9 and a 1. Holy crap, that's going to be another weapon skill. And Lutman needs that also, so we will definitely take that and not re-roll. And I forgot to put weapon skill down for these guys. I like to put everything that we get down. So that makes them, all 3 of them, a little more deadly for next time. Okay, so they all 3 got weapon skills, didn't they? Yes, they did. Kind of helps me track what they did and how they accomplished things as we go along. All right, that's the squad. I will come back to this in a little bit. We don't need that anymore, so I can go ahead and close that out and save it. I don't know why I save it. I'm not going to use it ever again, but that's all right. We'll clear it out later. I actually did go back in some of my saves and when I wasn't keeping track of things. I'm going to go ahead and pause real quick while I go in and do the paperwork up to this point. We got a bit to catch up on, and then we'll come in and roll a little bit. I'll be right back. Right, that gets the squad pretty well caught up till October 15th. Now we just got to go in and look for Sheehan's wound. Go ahead and put this down and out the way. Sheehan's wound. We're gonna roll a D10 for that, and we're hoping not to get an 8 or a 9. Son of a bitch. Becomes a bad wound. And 2. 7 days. That's not horrible. Um, so we got wounded. Put that there. 7 days. 3, 7. It's going to be the 22nd. He'll be back. We'll go ahead and put 7 red ones over here for Sheehan. And that will be it. We can start rolling again. That turned out a lot better than I thought it would because I would have sworn we could. Once they get bad, I'm going to roll a 9 or something, or at least a high number, and lose them for 40 days. All right, so we're back to rolling then. We are still intensive because we did not lose anybody. One of the things I did do is you see it's starting to pop up this month set here. Um, I added I made each button clickable to go ahead and activate a routine every time, so we keep track of our current month, and I also put into the formula that it would make pursue times right too, because pursue's the only chapter that had its own times. Um, in the patrol display, you will see these dusk and dawns. So now we come over here and we hit if we hit new patrol, these will adjust. So if we wander over to say we go into May, we just drop them in April. All of a sudden, we hit a new patrol. They will adjust the time so we know exactly what's dark in here. So and we'll get more into that a little bit later. I'll go back into October. But I thought that was pretty cool. I also put in the as we're doing our time, you will get the modified D100 up here, so you don't have to keep trying to look up here to see what the die roll is. That will also take into effect any DRMs that are in place before you roll the dice. You got to make sure you have the DRMs figured out before you hit the next time. That's the things I was working on last night, and it always turns into a domino effect, or trying to figure out how to do it, and then knowing what you want to do sometimes and making it work. It was fun. I put a lot of time into that. Not fun. It was kind of my head was pretty hurting after all that. It's not what I do for a living, so I'm not used to putting all that stuff in. Anyway, we need to go back into events. We're in October 16th. We're in the frontline intensive. Let's get our events up here. Like I said, I don't know how many of these charts I'll keep in. Definitely got to take the majority of them out, or a lot of them out. We don't give away free games. I would get in a lot of trouble, and we'd probably discontinue doing this if we did that kind of shit. So I'm not sure what I'm going to take out yet. Mine are all staying in. In fact, I got more added in, but right now I can deal with it. The benefits of being the vassal creator. We are frontline events. I actually ought to put a. I know I get carried away. I ought to put some kind of a die roll in here. See this? Now I'm thinking of what I should do. I could probably put a die roll box down in here somewhere for the same thing, and pick up off of frontline intensive whether I'm. But no, because just you'll have to calculate if it just changed from reserve. Never mind. We're not going there. We're not going there. For this, we can read up here. Patrol, there's a lot to it, so I'll stick with that one. But this one now, I'd have to come up with a cue to trigger when it moves from England or the reserve table, then I'd have to come up with a queue to make sure that we just go out, we just got intensive, I mean, just come back. I may play with that down the line, but man, I'd already give me a headache thinking about it. All right, frontline intensive, we are adding 10%. 8292, we're going right back out at it. That's another mission. How many days? D8 plus D6, 3. And our mission will be 21 in Hurtgen Forest. We are in Hurtgen Forest, aren't we? Yes, that's why I'm thinking. Why isn't that on a mission already? But that's because I just stopped and reloaded everything, so all my nice little additions here would work. I hate typing all that stuff back in. It's an awful lot of work to get this back to where it was. I really wanted a patrol too, but we'll take what we can get. 21. Not 12, 21, Greg. An attack on the Hamlet. I haven't done the Hamlet for a little while. Heavy rain. Wouldn't have it any other way, but no mud. We're going to have to roll from mud. Night. Oh boy. That'd be close in fighting. Reconnaissance. Yes. So we get to set up after they set up. Hand size 3. Not bad. Low quality. That's a big bonus right there. And large though. And then they're fortified. We get nothing else. All right, I'm gonna go ahead. That's gonna be a quick video then. 12, 22 minutes. That's not bad. I will go ahead and set this up, and we will have to play that out. Thanks for joining me, everybody. It's Combat 2 by Compass Games, designed by Ross Martel, and that was after what, going from July something all the way up to, yeah, we went all the way from, oh, good Lord, July 6th, I think it was, all the way up to October 15th without anything very demanding. And then, boom, 2 missions in less than a week. All right, mission 21. Yeah, mission 21. I'll set this one up, and we're going in a man short, too. Hopefully, we'll get the Jeep in this one. All right, everybody, we'll see you next time. I'll get everything together, and then we'll start recording that next game. See you then. Thanks for joining me. You all have a great day or great night.